It's not circumstantial that anytime you drive the long, hot roads of the Australian Outback, you come across a road train. These giant trucks, often over 50 meters long, speed across the highways carrying everything from livestock to mining equipment. They're not just big vehicles, they're the lifeline of remote Australia. Unlike the US or Europe, where rail transport is efficient, Australia's vast, sparsely populated interior makes trains impractical in many areas. Air freight is another option, but it's far too expensive for large shipments. That's where road trains come in. With more than 4 trailers attached to a single truck, these giant vehicles can carry 3 to 4 times the load of a regular truck, making them the most efficient way to keep Australia's industries and communities connected. But how did these giants of the road come into existence? What makes them different from regular trucks? And what challenges do drivers face when handling 200-ton machines across some of the harshest landscapes on Earth? Let's explore the world of road trains and discover that there's much more to them than just their size. Before road trains became common, Australia mostly relied on camel trains and horse-drawn wagons to move goods across the outback, especially in the dry, remote areas. These methods were pretty slow and couldn't carry much, which made it hard to keep up with the growing needs of industries and communities. Afghan camelers were crucial, but camels just weren't built for hauling heavy loads over long distances. In the 1930s, the idea of road trains really started to take off. Kurt Johansson, an Australian bush mechanic, is credited with creating the first motorized road train. He took a US Army truck, made some changes, added trailers to it, creating a faster and more efficient way to move cattle across the Northern Territory. It was a game changer for getting goods to remote areas. As industries like mining and farming boomed in the mid-1900s, there was a growing need for stronger, higher-capacity transport. Companies like Mack Trucks and Kenworth stepped up, building trucks that could pull multiple trailers over long distances. By the 1970s, turbocharged diesel engines had made it possible to haul even heavier loads, and by the 1980s, air brakes helped improve safety. Then, in the 2000s, things really took off with GPS, telematics, and automated safety features that changed the way road trains operated. Today, road trains are massive machines designed to carry huge loads across Australia's vast, tough terrain. What started as a simple idea has turned into a key part of Australia's freight system, moving goods to some of the most isolated parts of the country. A road train usually has a prime mover, the truck, pulling 2 or 3 more trailers, and some can haul up to 4 or more. This setup means they can carry a lot more than a regular truck. While a semi-trailer can carry about 24 pallets, a road train can haul double or even triple that amount. This is huge for remote areas where railways are limited and air freight just isn't an option. Road trains are vital for moving everything from livestock to mining equipment to groceries and fuel to remote communities. Handling these huge vehicles comes with strict rules about weight, size, speed limits, and safety features like special lighting and signs. For comparison, a regular semi-truck weighs about 40 tons, but a road train can reach up to 200 tons, carrying triple or even quadruple the load. Road trains typically run at 90 kilometers or 56 miles per hour and come with advanced safety features to keep them in control. With Australia's vast size and limited rail, road trains are the perfect solution to get goods where they need to go. They've come a long way from the early days, and now they're a crucial part of the country's freight transport system. Built for power, safety, and efficiency, road trains are absolute beasts of the trucking world. Built to haul massive loads across vast distances, they're designed with power, precision, and safety in mind. From the advanced prime mover to the advanced braking and suspension systems, every part of a road train plays a crucial role in keeping these giants moving. Now let's break it down. At the front of every road train is the prime mover, the heart of the operation. This isn't just any truck, it's a powerhouse built to handle extreme weight and long hauls. Unlike regular semi-trucks that run on 400 to 500 horsepower, road trains need 600 to 700 plus horsepower to pull multiple trailers effortlessly, even up steep inclines across tough terrain. And because these rigs cover incredible distances, they don't have time to stop for fuel every few hours. That's why they're equipped with 1,500-liter fuel tanks, keeping them on the move for longer stretches. To support all that weight, road trains rely on reinforced axles and an ultra-sturdy chassis, distributing the load evenly and preventing excessive wear and tear. Some setups like B-doubles even have an extra 400 horsepower engine in the rear trailer. bringing the total power up to a staggering 1,000 horsepower. That extra power makes hauling extreme loads a whole lot easier. With multiple trailers in tow, road trains need rock-solid connections to stay safe on the road. This is where fifth-wheel couplings and converter dollies come into play. Fifth-wheel couplings connect trailers to the prime mover, providing a strong pivot point for smooth turns, while the converter dollies serve as an unpowered vehicle designed to link additional trailers together, featuring a turntable-mounted fifth wheel for flexibility and stability. Since road trains are massive, keeping trailers from swaying or rolling over is a top priority. These coupling systems are designed to handle intense forces during acceleration, braking, and cornering, keeping everything steady and in line. Another thing is the braking system. When you're hauling up to 200 tons of steel and cargo, stopping isn't exactly quick and easy. That's why road trains use high-tech braking systems to slow down safely. Air brakes synchronized across all trailers to ensure even braking power. Retarders and engine brakes reduce stress on traditional brakes and help control speed, especially on long descents. While the electronic stability control (ESC) helps prevent trailer sway and rollovers in tricky conditions. These systems work together to reduce stopping distances and keep road trains under control even when fully loaded. Another important component of road train is their suspension and steering systems. Road trains don't just cruise on smooth highways, they tackle some of the toughest roads out there. That's why their suspension and steering systems are built to handle uneven terrain, heavy loads, and long-distance hauls. The suspension systems are made up of multi-axle suspension setups that distribute weight evenly, reducing stress on the truck and the road. Heavy-duty shock absorbers that absorb bumps and impacts, making the ride smoother, and specialized steering systems that improve maneuverability, making it easier to handle tight corners and road conditions. And without these systems, road trains wouldn't be able to handle the punishing conditions they often face. And that's what makes them the kings of the road. Driving a road train isn't for the faint-hearted. Drivers face all sorts of extreme conditions, from scorching heat to dust storms, often traveling for hundreds of kilometers without seeing another soul. The sheer size and the weight of the vehicle makes maneuvering a real challenge, so drivers need to plan carefully when turning, overtaking, or navigating narrow roads. Stopping a fully loaded road train takes a lot longer than a regular truck, so drivers need to anticipate their braking well in advance. And it's not just about the vehicle's size, there's also road train sway, where the trailers can oscillate dangerously, so they have to be ready for that too. On top of that, driving a road train means dealing with extreme temperatures of over 122 degrees Fahrenheit in the Outback, dust storms, flooded roads, and rough terrain. Some trips stretch up to 3,500 kilometers or 2,200 miles at a single go. Maneuvering takes extreme precision to avoid trailer whip, and drivers have to watch out for wildlife like kangaroos, emus, and even cattle. That's why they need a special multi-combination license and tons of training. They're prepared to handle road train sway, make emergency stops, and manage long-haul drives like pros. Without road trains, many industries in Australia would face serious challenges. They're responsible for transporting around 80% of northern Australia's livestock, along with vital mining equipment to remove sites and essential supplies like food, fuel, and medical goods to outback towns. More than just a convenience, road trains are also cheaper and more efficient solution compared to running multiple single-trailer trucks, making them a true backbone of the country's economy. Road trains are indispensable, especially in regions where other forms of transport just aren't practical. They move large quantities of goods, whether it's livestock, groceries, or mining equipment, connecting remote communities with major urban areas. This connectivity not only supports local industries, but also ensures that even the most isolated areas have access to essential services. In many cases, road trains are a more flexible and cost-effective option than rail or air freight. They can travel on an extensive network of roads without the need for costly infrastructure like tracks or runways, which allows them to reach places other modes of transport can't. As a result, government regulations continue to evolve to improve the safety and efficiency of road train operations, recognizing just how important they are to the nation's logistics. The next decade of freight transportation in Australia promises exciting advancements driven by the rapid development of automation, sustainability, and efficiency. Self-driving road trains are expected to play a significant role as automation improves efficiency and safety. The use of platooning technology will likely become widespread, allowing multiple road trains to operate in unison, optimizing fuel, usage, and streamlining operations. Environmental concerns will continue to influence the industry with a strong push toward more fuel-efficient and electric-powered road trains. The integration of hybrid models, combining hydrogen, electric, and traditional fuels, will be key to reducing emissions while maintaining the reliability and capacity of freight transport. Advances in lightweight and aerodynamic trailer designs will also contribute to reducing fuel consumption. By the end of the decade, it's highly likely we will see the widespread adoption of zero-emission road trains, contributing to a greener, more sustainable supply chain. The combination of automation and cleaner energy will make Australia's freight network stay competitive while minimizing its environmental impact. In essence, the future of freight transport is set to be more efficient, environmentally friendly, and technologically advanced than ever before. Road trains have come a long way from their humble beginnings as modified military trucks. Today, they're high-tech giants powering industries, keeping remote communities connected, and standing as an enduring symbol of the Outback. For decades, these heroes have kept Australia moving, making sure life in the most isolated areas doesn't just survive, but thrives. They've helped industries stay competitive and made it possible to transport just about anything across some of the toughest landscapes on Earth. And as technology keeps evolving, whether through automation, greener energy, or smarter engineering, one thing's for sure, road trains aren't going anywhere. They're built for Australia, built for the Outback, and built to last. Australia's roads belong to the giants, and they always will. Thanks for staying to the end. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and see you on the next one.